figured I would never have it until expansions came and then I could solo it. I was so happy. Thank you for fish.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Cookie.
You're welcome.
We still.
Cookies are good.
Ew.
Who shall be stoned?
Well, let's see. Mahi, you want. Is Mahi here?
She was outside, but now it looks like she went offline.
So asking her if she wants to heal or DPS would not be fruitful.
I guess not. There she is.
Have you seen the dancing bear, Una?
I just saw that. That's pretty cool. Where does he come from?
Dark Moon Bear.
Yeah.
Fair.
Fair.
Dark Moon Fair Bear.
You have to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tokens.
Not terribly expensive.
No, really not.
That's a cool one, Sasha. Camel. And he's got a lot of stuff too. He's got like scrolls or something on his back. That's a cool one. I'm gonna do Dark Moon Fair. I wonder how many of those tokens I have.
I love the horse there, Una.
This is pretty.
It is.
They did good on this.
Can we have a television to summon steel?
Oh, sure. Balin, can you click? Thanks. I remember I was so excited to get one of those Nasher things, but then they ride so jumpy. Maybe you need to ride one and jump off down.
All right, we still fighting that big guy.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yay, Sasha!
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we tank them on opposite sides of the room. I I do remember the fat boss guide was saying that at 20% that they stop spawning anyway, so it's just a DPS race to the bottom.
Well, when those two ads come out, the boss is pretty much immune, so we have to kill the ad.
Right. Yeah,
And
that's phase 2. Phase 1 is fighting him in the corner, and then that goes back and forth a couple times, and then the final phase is I think at 20% when he goes back to his phase 1, he doesn't spawn any more balls. He's got no balls.
we probably don't want to be standing in the center during the first part, because we want the orbs kind of off to the sides, because the boss goes into the center. Oh yeah, the bubble trap too. Yeah.
Didn't the video say that you could use like a knockback or something to get people out of the? I don't
Yeah,
have a
they
knockback, but-
do become a target. So if you have an ability that would normally knock something back, you can use that, or like Calixa can use her I forget what that one's called, the rescue.
Well, so see what happens if I make a remark about Mahi. I'm coming back in.
Yeah. Right, you don't want to be attacking them from different sides, because it's just going to bounce them back and forth in the ball.
I wonder if like a fear would work. I wonder if fear would work. But then they're going to be running around.
No, their mind. Well,
Don't
yeah,
want
that's
fear 'em.
probably not a good idea.
No, that's all I have. but
You're
not-
better off just knocking a direct damage blast at them.
Okay. I couldn't get steel out of it the other night. Well, it took about 5 hits.
Because I was on, and part of that was Una, because I was like just barely in it, so you were pushing me through the far side.
Pushing it through the long way.
Yeah.
Sasha, would you make me smart, please? I probably missed it when you did everyone else.
No,
Thank
none
you.
of us were particularly smart there.
And Calixa makes us strong. Oh. Okay, who am I stoning? Fletch?
I'll pick one.
Okay.
Well, everyone's ready. Gonna start.
5,
What do you mean?
Well, neither
Going in
one of
first?
them took
3,
a
2,
particularly
I-
large amount of damage. Flay can just glide down.
2,
Yeah, both of us have ways of hitting the ground without getting hurt.
Oh, I'm in the sphere already.
Me too.
3, 2, 1.
Grabbing him.
Grabbing my balls.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Got the balls.
We grabbing the tank's balls. Come on, that's just mean. got him.
You should go find some balls there, Flay. Oh,
Fear.
never mind, you got them.
I'm grabbing balls. Don't worry.
Karen, you should find some. Oh, you're stuck.
I'm in the sphere.
Oh, I'm on a sphere again. How come I keep getting in this thing?
Got the ball.
I'm back in.
Thank you.
2, 1. Three, two, one.
Grabbing him.
Grabbing my balls.
Can only ever get down to 2.
Yeah.
Middle fade. Where are the ads at?
Should be on either side of the room.
Karen, you should grab some balls if you can.
I got the one over where I am.
I got the one over where I am, I'm guessing.
This is fun.
Need
I
some
got
balls,
knocked
but-
into a different ball.
So my big ad's dead, I think.
Mine's not.
Yeah.
So I'm just working on little ads now.
Alright. Well, then one guy's down.
Alright, I got him over here.
Alright, I'm over here too.
2, 1.
I'm at 28 stacks.
I've only got 18, so I'll be a dead soon.
3, 2, 1.
Got the ball.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Ah. What the heck?
There weren't many people left.
Oh, maybe because I was stuck in the... Boy, soulstone down here is probably not a good thing to use, huh?
I have many
Oh.
wares.
Better hurry up and shadow.
I just... Yeah, I didn't even...
It's not completely true. I interrupted a couple of them, but
Yeah, I was trying to
Not
interrupt
near
all I
enough.
could, but my cooldown was not covering it.
I spent almost that whole raid in a bubble. How do we get targeted for that? Is it just random?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I even got targeted for one.
Does anybody have a knockback that has a fairly quick cooldown?
I do not have a knockback.
Or even a fast direct damage spell? Something that's instant?
I don't have anything that's ranged.
I guess Holy Nova does damage and some healing.
Well, like I was just using flame shock to get you out of the bubble the one time.
Oh, okay.
Anything, I mean, that has a 6-second cooldown, but I should have been healing. So I was like, any damage, any ranged damage spell. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, maybe Tiana and Sasha and Una kind of be the get people out of the bubble people, unless they're bubbled, and then somebody else will have to do it. But
Okay.
you, any damage spell knocks them. And I think we kind of need to try and stay relatively on one side of the room at a time. Not that the room is terribly big, but because part of the problem was people were in bubbles way on the other side, and then you have to run through bubbles to get to them. Yeah, if the room is kind of a square, so if you look at it like, you know, if we start off on the northeast corner and then move southeast and then southwest and then northwest kind of as a group, the bubbles shouldn't be in our way so much. I don't know, by the end of the semester you kind of feel like that.
Well, honestly, the more that's one of those things, you know, is like the higher degrees you get, the more you realize you don't.
Amen to that.
I think it's more. I don't know if you necessarily dump it, but I think you start realizing there's a whole lot more out there to know that you didn't realize there was the know.
There's something to that. I know some very
Well,
intelligent
here comes
people
Cat.
that I am still surprised have not been killed by a toaster. It's not that they don't know it; they really just don't care.
There's a really good YouTube channel to watch called Electro Boom. I love that guy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hello. Are we going?
Okay,
I
I
think
marked
we're
the
waiting
floor, so if we start off at the star and then move to the circle and then to the square as we fill up with bubbles.
Our circle square. Are we summoning Cat?
Maybe.
Are you coming, Cat?
Yeah. Yeah. Killing things would be nice today.
Digitally not.
I did not apply pillow therapy to my patient today. I believe I deserve a alcoholic beverage and a big piece of chocolate for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because this was my third day with the same patient.
Oh.
Okay, star, circle, square. You said.
Yes. And I put the skull where we should tank the boss.
You put the what where we can take the boss?
The skull.
I don't see a skull from up here.
You can't see any of them.
I can see a
Happen-
square in the
Oh, I still have a Vantis room.
yellow. Whatever color yellow is, or whatever the yellow is.
Yeah. That's the star.
I'm gonna forget star, circle, square. I'll probably just be in the bubble.
What? Pee in the bubble?
Be in the
Yes.
bubble. I was in the bubble almost that whole fight last time.
Oh, there. No, you can't make your own demon attack you.
No. Could be. Where is he anyway? He was
You
already
weren't
down there.
here on Monday, right, Kat?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So we finally killed Zul, and now we're playing with Mithrax. And basically, you just want to stay out of bad stuff. If you get hit with bad stuff, you'll see little green orbs spawn around you. You want to run through those orbs because they will take the bad stuff debuff off of you. There will be bubbles that get put on people, which freezes them in place, and they cannot move, and they start stacking up bad stuff. So if you are in a bubble and need help, let us know so someone can yank you or knock you out of it. And then you want to stay out of the radius of those bubbles, because just stepping back into it, you can get stuck again. So you don't want to do that. When we get him to, what is that, 70%, something like that,
66.
he spawns a couple of ads, and we switch from the boss to the ads. There's also a spell, what is that called? Imminent Ruin. If you get that on you, you want to run out to the edge of the room. Try not to hit anybody else with it until it drops off, because it does raid-wide damage, but less damage the further you are away from the raid. He does Obliteration Blast, which is like a stream in front of him. You can kind of usually see him casting that. You want to stay out of that too.
Okie dokie.
That's the short, quick version.
Giving you the 2 to 3 second head start. Because mine's
Well,
always
as
a
soon
little
as his
faster.
monitor comes back on, because the cat keeps leaning on the switch and turning it off. At least the cat's not laying on my mouse hand this time.
Yet.
Yet, exactly.
Okay. All right, looks like everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phrase bubble.
I'm
Crap,
bubbled.
this fear's on a bunch of us. Karen, can you pull anybody out?
I have to run away from everyone. I'm sorry.
Ah! We gotta get spread out.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody's way over
Got
on the
her.
other side of the room from the healer.
Grabbing my balls.
3, 2,
Looking for other balls to grab.
Sphere on me.
Beware.
No, I'm down to one.
2,
Got the ball.
Ugh.
Ah!
Beware.
It keeps bouncing me. It keeps bouncing me back in.
I'm in a sphere.
Beware.
Grabbing my ball.
3, 2, 1.
And again in a sphere.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Got the ball.
I'm in a sphere.
I'm on the hunt for balls.
Oh, sweet mothers of mercy. Can I get imminent
Crap,
thing in
I got stuck in a sphere. I didn't see it. Somebody aim at the X.
Grabbing my balls.
I'm
I'm out.
dead.
3, 2,
Got
Oh,
it.
extra
thank you.
balls back here.
Yeah, you
Sphere
drop a
on
lot of
me.
balls right when you get hit by that. Oh, he's in the middle.
Heading over to the
3, 2, 1.
whatever side,
Sphere.
the west. Hey, where you going?
I got mine.
I got mine.
Trying to grab
I got
balls
the
on
first.
the way. Oh crap! I'm renting this thing.
Interrupt if you can.
Tanks.
We'll try to interrupt the volleys if we. There's a bunch of balls back here. Go on and grab
Got
these back
that one?
here.
Out of range of both tanks.
Beware.
Had to go grab some balls.
Somebody interrupt. Got the volley.
Beware.
Somebody can interrupt.
Beware.
I got this one.
Anybody see any balls I can have? There's two. Let me grab some. Cause I'm up
I
to
got
40.
40. Well, not 40 balls, but
Yeah, people,
40
if
stack.
you don't have more than like 10 stacks, leave those balls for the tanks.
well, this is a wipe anyway.
It's
Yeah,
hard to
just
get
like
him
that.
though in the head phase too.
Beware.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Although the ads don't do anything AOE wise, I don't think, do they? As long as we interrupt that volley, or somebody does.
I got 2 imminent runes on me at the same time. Well, not at the same time, back to back.
Yeah, our problem is our positioning. Yeah, start on that side of the room. Just make sure you're 5 feet away from your neighbor. Yeah, we do need, because we're not getting. Are we? No, we're still getting orbs during the change.
Yeah, they still show up.
What are all those lines that are intersecting all over
Well,
the
those
place?
are the visions of madness. Basically, they make up to 5 clones of each of us, and they were all over the room, and they need to be near the raids so we can AoE them down. That's what I'm saying. The positioning problem is I could only ever heal about 4 people at a time because everybody was so spread out. And I could never be in range of both of the tanks at that second phase.
Yeah, there's not much we can do about that.
Well, if people were near the middle at that point so that the healers could be in the middle, we should be able to reach both of you.
Yes.
They stacked at the change.
All right, so Flay, hold on, stop. Right there is just about right around in there is about 40 yards. If you look over to your right or the left, so we do have to be really far apart.
Yep.
I was just double checking for my own edification.
Well, at the change, I was trying to find steel with the ads, and I had to run around a bunch of orbs to even see where he was.
Yeah, that's see, that's why if we stay on one side of the room at the first phase, that's where most of the orbs are going to drop. Then we can move over to the other side of the room that should be relatively clear of orbs.
Can we mark you, Sal?
I don't know if marking me is going to do any good, but
Maybe we'll try to stay together if we know where one person is.
Hey, Steel.
Yes.
The ad you've been going after that spawns on the we'll call it the east side of the wall or of the area down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've been going west, so we'll keep doing it.
I've just
Still.
because I've just been going on the same side of the boss that I'm usually on.
Yeah, exactly. So for everybody's knowledge, the 2 ads that Steel and I have to keep separated by 40, they spawn on the east and west side of looking at the mini map.
so the kind of the star and the square side.
Yeah, sure.
Star, circle, square.
Yeah, one of them does seem to come from the I think the star one's the one I've been getting because I end up on that
Yep.
side facing the, and I kind of pull them close to where we were tanking the boss.
Oh, I
On-
keep
on
the
my
blue one
side.
right where I keep the-
Exactly. Yeah, I saw you laying over there, so I was like, okay, that's about as far apart as we can get.
Can you guys give us a little bit of a heads up when that transition's going to happen so people can make sure that they're over there? Because we need the raid fairly close together at that point. Otherwise, we get those visions of madness all over the room with a bunch that we can't reach.
Right now, I'm only noticing it when I see the boss run to the middle randomly.
Ooh, getting a little
When
Okay.
they run to the middle,
staticky.
we go to the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay. That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put up my rangefinder. If you just type /range5, it'll give you a rangefinder and tell you if there's people in range.
Okay.
So you can just take a few steps until there's nobody showing in your range window. We have to move as soon as we land. Because that's what happened. There was a bunch of us just still standing there, and we all got stuck in a bubble. It's a pain because we can't position until we get there.
Who thinks this stuff up?
We are all starting from like this thing. Y'all can spread out around the ring a little bit if you needed to. Just make sure you're spreading out on whichever side you're supposed to start on. Well, it won't give you much, but it'll make sure you're not all exactly on the same spot.
Gonna
And
start
if you have
poking.
any kind of temporary shield or damage mitigation, use it in the jump so you don't take a ton of damage when we land.
Or I could levitate you all down if you want.
I think that would be bad because they'd end up on the other side of the boss because they can't
Yeah.
control where they.
Okay, well then, forget it.
Good.
Oh
good
yeah,
thought.
I was just casting slow fall on everybody.
All right. Starting to count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
People should be on the star side of the room.
3, 2, 1.
Got the ball.
Beware.
Grabbing balls.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. One.
3, 2,
Got him.
Grab my ball.
Remember, you don't want to be too close to where the tanks are. We gotta stand
I'm
away from each
stuck.
other. It's only a 15-foot cone, but just to be safe.
2, 1.
Got the ball.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
I'm bubbled.
Calix and I are both in a sphere.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Grabbing my ball.
I'm bubbled again.
He's at 75% currently.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Got the cross.
3, 2, 1.
Ball hunting. Kind of hemmed in over here.
9%.
Beware.
3, 2,
I'll be there in half a second. Oh, he's in the
Balls.
middle. He's in the middle.
66.
1.
Try and get to the circle.
Crap. Got a cat invading.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Oh, evidently these guys do resin shear as well.
Eh.
Beware.
We need to deal with these visions of madness in a better fashion.
2, 1.
Is the boss up?
Yeah.
Oop.
Sorry about that, folks. That was Max completely trampling my keyboard in the middle of that, trying to get to my water glass.
Those fears are maddening.
Yeah, basically the Visions of Madness have to take priority over the big ads.
I will say this though, the big ads do the same essence shear ability, so if we take 2 of those, we're probably not gonna.
Yeah, that's how we're getting up to the 40, 60 stacks. So
That was weird.
The downside of the essence shear is we stop producing our own bubble. So we can only steal y'all's bubbles.
Yeah.
It's actually it'll be like, oh, there's like 4 bubbles right there. I can go, and they're in an oblid, and they're in one of the purple things.
yeah.
Yes.
I hate that.
That was a little better, but we still were way spread out.
Thank you, noob.
And can melee be on the same side as the raid instead of on the opposite side for some reason?
All right, everyone's ready.
5,
Not really.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Ah! I'm stuck in a bubble.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Speared.
Beware. One.
Noob, you're not gonna want to stand there.
3, 2, 1.
I'm bubbled.
Beware.
Got the ball.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. One.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Balls.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
I'm sphered.
Beware.
This dude is a real asshole.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. One.
3, 2,
He's going to the middle. Storm's down. Both of them are down.
Let's get those visions down.
Beware.
Watch the oblit beam. This guy's reminding me of King Groth a little bit.
Yeah, right?
At least
He
his
doesn't
doesn't move.
Alright, why is he moving speaking of which?
Alright. Obliteration beam. Alright, Flay, is he on you? Bring
I
it back
think-
though, 'cause we're back in normal mode, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get. I'll get on the same side, please.
I'm bubbled.
So am I.
Beware.
Yep, we are in the same bubble.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
At least he doesn't.
Sphered. Thank you. Oop.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Got the ball.
3,
Do it.
1. Three, two, one.
I'm bubbled.
Grabbing balls.
Beware.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, I'm way over at the star. Bubbled.
Go. I ran right into a bubble.
Beware.
37%.
Ah, keep getting knocked into bubbles.
Got the boss.
The only thing that saved me was I had my ice block, so I didn't collect the bad juju.
2, 1.
40%.
Una's bubbled. Thank you. Oh,
At 33, he's going back into.
Go grab some balls.
Grab the ball.
Oh, and then I get hit with Oblivion Blast.
Beware.
35%. Getting close, guys. Phase 2 coming up short.
Oh,
34.
3,
I'm dead.
Got the ball. Nope.
Let's go into the middle.
Karen, pick up bubbles when you can.
3, 2, 1.
Ah,
Karen needs
Gotta
to pick up a
interrupt.
whole bunch of bubbles.
If we have help interrupting the volleys, that'll help a little bit, I think. But
Crap, moving him. One guy's down. Yes, we can.
Beware.
and it's making me giggle. Hey, Sasha, we've put up with worse.
they've all said and done worse.
We had to deal with Hippie.
Alright.
Beware.
Alright, get some balls while you can. You got him, Play?
Yep.
Get these visions dead.
Beware.
I did.
1.
Got him?
Grabbing balls.
Do not back up. Oh no, that's not Sasha. That's the evil image of Sasha.
Not dead, you're just sleeping. in a pile of
You're
bread.
just between reses.
Yeah, and I can't help you, even though I'm laying dead on the edge of your circle.
27. 27.
I'm sphered. Una sphered.
Beware.
Get our DPS out of the spheres.
24.
2, 1.
Grabbing balls.
I got him.
Thank you.
Whoa, I got pulled. Hold on.
3, 2,
I think somebody tab
Square
targeted
side
the
of the
wrong
room
person.
is relatively clear.
There's on Calyxa.
Got the balls.
Beware.
There's a bunch of bubbles there for you, Steel.
18%.
I need all of them.
2, 1.
17.
Spears back on Calyxa.
Beware.
15.
3, 2,
I got him.
1.
Grabbing balls.
Sphere on Una again.
Beware.
2, 1.
You needed to die
10%,
a little bit
got the bomb.
closer, Sasha.
Steel's down.
So this is
Got
the
a battle
last
res-
chance. 9%. Kill him.
1.
Pretty sure the battle reses are done.
Beware.
7.
Get some balls
6.
while you can.
2,
Ah, damn it. I got the
5%.
sphere.
Spears back on Calyxa.
Beware.
5. 4.
2, 1.
Blaze
3.
tough. He
I'm
can take
sphered
it.
again. Oh, give me back.
Beware.
Come on.
Got him.
2. Come on, come on.
1.
1. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Somebody kick him in the shins. Good job, everybody.
Woohoo!
I can't believe we did it.
Yeah.
That one is definitely more of a marathon.
Yay, another Sanguicel.
And mass
Just what I
wrestling
always
on.
wanted.
I think that one is just a
Max is
pizza.
doing a celebratory walk on my keyboard.
Oy,
Good
oy,
job, Matt.
oy.
Could y'all have not killed him on top of my corpse? Because it's kind of gross.
Oh, a Sanguicel.
Hey, Sanguicel.
Yay,
Okay.
So that one's all position management, damage management, and ball management.
And I
Yes.
think some luck is in there too.
A lot.
Because you get out of a sphere and you go right into another sphere, or you get that ring thing on you.
Tell you that fight seriously needs an athletic supporter. The balls were all over the place.
Yeah, those were some definitely purple balls, so we had some bleeding issues too.
I was
Oh
mostly
my.
getting the green balls.
Yeah, I had some.
Okay, Sasha and Tiana are offline at the moment.
No.
Oh, and Mahi just said that too.
Yep.
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 All right.
Yep.
So we have one boss left, and I didn't watch a video.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Cahoon's
good. We
gonna
got
take
him
us a
down
while.
our second try, our second night.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I figured it wouldn't be too bad. Zul is really just that DPS, that final DPS check for the last two bosses. Yes,
Oh
Now
yeah,
we
well,
got the
y'all,
boss.
Yeah, we got him, Sasha.
Looks like we're about to do surgery on something large.
Can we bring up a TV for Nita?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go AFK for a moment.
Oh my. Keep making that face, it's gonna freeze like that.
Well, we got some trash to clear, and then we can at least see how parts of it work.
We can see what the inside of his belly looks like.
We kept having brownouts today at work, and I just get my computer back up and start to do something again, and then it would brown out and my computer would shut off. Did it 3 times. I was about ready to. Well, I kind of think that's what happened because we were looking at the power company has an outage map, and I have the app on my phone, and shortly after the first one, we saw, about a mile down the road that there was an outage. And then, so I think it, while it was readjusting the power around that outage, it just browned out everybody. It was really annoying. Y'all know we can hear.
No, we hear. It's
I'll
just
listen to
funnier.
the
It's
conversation.
funnier if we don't respond.
The re-origination grave is prey. Let's light it up and pop Gahoon like the pastel boil he is.
Oh, that's right. These guys just keep. We gotta just fight through this to get.
Yeah, we just have to damage enough that we can get past them, I think.
Or
Will carry my pestilence, and a vast, bubbling, putrid cyst will cover the world. It's too far away.
That white stuff slows you down. Where in the world are we? Inside some. What was that? Oh, that
it's
was
the
a
intestines. We're in the intestines.
lift. Seems like it.
No, it clearly said those were cysts and not polyps.
Ugh.
Yeah, cyst polyp.
Hey, look, there's a little transport pad inside this guy's stomach.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's totally. Yeah, I mean, look, there's worms. There's. You could have cysts in a colon. totally have a Cahoon. So for the total growth factor, you'll notice across the room, Cahoon's mouth is kind of just stuck out of the wall.
I think my demon is back there fighting cysts.
Oh, you might as well call him off because you can't kill them.
He's back. Sure.
I actually ate a cookie.
Oh,
Me too. And I ate a
how
c-
the hell do I get through here?
Don't walk in the white stuff.
Yeah, just target the little blobs and hit them with some damage until the white area around them gets smaller, and you should be able to walk past them.
Or we could probably try doing a TV if.
Well, it's helpful to know how that mechanic works because we have to use that for this
Yeah,
fight.
we'll be needing it for the side wings.
You're on your own, cat.
You can do it.
You
It-
can do it.
They won't damage you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just coming down the hill.
Oh, there she is.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Alright, I had to go make some hot tea.
So it looks like even on some of the beginning parts of the ad, there's a swap possible mechanic with Dark Bark.
Yes.
Because if you
Those
get two stacks,
Cyclopean terrors are gross.
It looks like those stupid things from Emerald Nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad Neo's not here.
Oh, would he say something that looks like a penis with an eyeball?
Wearing a stocking cap.
Oh.
Oh, let's go.
So, if you get explosive corruption on you, you want to run to the edge away from everybody because it does a whole bunch of plague damage to players within 5 yards and creates blighted ground. We want to focus down the Cyclopean terrors and interrupt the casts of torment that they do. When the Dark Young casts Dark Bargain, you want to be close to it because that will radically increase your damage and the healing and everything. But don't get 2 stacks of it or you become mind controlled.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. I thought these were just ads. I didn't see the
Yeah.
hole in the wall.
This is
We
the
lost.
boss.
Well,
there.
I think we kill these ads and then we start the boss phase. But yeah, but the ads that are there right now exist throughout the whole boss fight. They will respawn, but yeah. So just so you know how they work, kind of. Yeah. So it says the tanks should put the Dark Young near the Cyclopean terrors. Because actually, Dark Bargain also does a whole bunch of damage to the other ads. And we don't even bother with Cahoon until we get to phase 2. Phase 1 is mostly dealing with ads. And then we need to figure out who our topside groups are going to be. Yes. Yeah. I also saw
hunters, too.
warlocks are handy for it too because they can put up a pair of gates and skip through a whole bunch of the ads. I think we can go up the side without starting anything.
So is there a tank that's supposed to go up on the upper group?
No, it's usually a couple of DPS, people with movement things. On this little teleporter pad in front of us, an orb will spawn. And
Oh, this is where you
basically-
deposit the things. Okay.
yeah, at the
Grab
other end of this hallway is a thing that you put the orb into. And when we do that on both sides, it does a blast to the center that will basically kill all the ads. And I think we blast 3 times and then Gahoon starts. But just like the hallway we came through, you need to do some damage to get between these cysts to get to the end of the hall. They will still be putting a stacking slow on you. So unless you have some sort of movement thing like the gate or a charge or a leap or whatever, you're gonna get slowed. So that's why you go with 2 people. So it's almost like have the first person go doing a bunch of AoE damage, and the second person be the one carrying the orb. And if once the first person gets slowed, the second person can throw them the ball, run past them, then you throw the orb back to the second person again. I think we just kind of need to run through the mechanics and see how it actually works, since most people probably didn't watch a video and we've only got 15 minutes left.
So would the gate go from here to over there by the platform?
It's actually behind.
See where the
the
the skull is up there?
To, like, put your first gate between the first few cysts there, and then put the second one as far back as you can go.
You can actually see the ball if you stand right where I am and look at that direction up above the one Cyclopean Terror.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
where the end of the path is.
yellow glowy thing. Looks like it's kind of stuck in a wall somewhere over there.
That's as far as let me put it. Okay.
So see that blue square I put up?
But you want to do it the other direction, Una.
I can go either direction.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to be going like from where we're standing towards the triangle.
Uh-oh. We're in. Something started it.
Oh, I want to go that direction. Oh,
Yeah.
Here's this. Oh, I see. Okay, I can do it real quick.
You got in play?
I got the Dark Young.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna hang out with the Cyclopean Terror so that when he does his thing, I can call him over here. And I'll only get 1 stack, and I don't get 2 stack. Oh, there is no interrupting these guys, is there? Oh yeah, there is. Sorry, I explosively corrupted.
I didn't even see where you were.
I don't even know.
I'm over here interrupting these torments.
Oh, there you are.
But I think you. I think you want to
that
tank
guy
him near
over
some
here?
of the things because they'll get
Yeah.
killed when he. But I was gonna hang out near the next group so I could taunt him over after he does it. Did you do it?
No idea.
Do you have a stack of something?
I
Oh,
have
there's
no
Dark Mark.
stack, but
We
I have.
need a team on the right-hand side running a ball, though.
See, I could just step right out of that circle that he does on the ground.
Oh yeah.
I'm headed to the right.
Okay, so we don't even have to switch off. We just need to get the dark bargain around the ads.
I think we got multiples now.
I'm dead.
Tons of them.
Yeah, we need to wipe it.
Okay, so
Oh, hey, look, there's another Dark Young.
Yeah, we got multiple.
Two. One.
So Flay, we just, if the second one comes up, we can each tank them individually. Just tank them near where they'll kill the guys. I guess I didn't realize that. I thought it was a bigger AOE, even though it said 10 yards.
Yeah, no, it's.
I didn't watch any videos.
me neither. I still don't know what I do up there with the.
Of course, I didn't watch any videos on the last guy we beat him. Still, so. Oh yeah, these sits are so much easier.
So do we have Sasha and Tiana on one side? Doing left, and how about how about
can s-
Una and Mahi on the right side?
What exactly am I doing out here, though? I mean, Elastasia was going through killing the orbs, but I mean the cysts, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I'm putting down
Just
a
killing
different
cysts? Okay. Did you have the ball that time? Oh. Okay. 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 Well then, okay, then I understand. I think so. I'm gonna go ahead and set the gateway, but doesn't really get us very far. I just started it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's what happens.
I went
Okay.
into the white stuff.
All
So
right,
we
I'm trying to
stayed
pull
up-
him over to the torment. Needs to be, if you put him near the terrors, then he can get rid of them.
Power matrix.
Ow!
Okay, I have the power
Oh,
matrix.
we're going, huh?
Owie! Owie!
Yeah, I tried taunting him, but there was a lot of damage coming on to him.
Yep, I'm dead.
Okay, you got it.
Now we need the same thing happening on the right side, is it?
I got stuck.
Yeah, because I don't have it. How would we
You'll have-
use it?
I think you have to target it when you throw it, so
one dude different.
I'm sorry. When you step in the white up here, it starts.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next one isn't up yet, so that's kind of good.
Ooh, I'm dead.
And it reset.
Well, at least it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's more about those side teams getting their job done quickly. Yeah, we may not have them on both sides at the same time. I'm
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
What? Eh?
So if the terrors, do they show up where people are? Okay, I was just curious.
I think so. So what? Una and Tiana are going together, and then Sasha and Mahi are going together. Is that how we did that?
Yeah, that's how we did that.
Okay. Okay.
Did it?
So
No.
yeah, let's give that another shot. See if we can get both sides running the right way. And so the rest of us down here, we're focusing on the Dark Young. And if you have any interrupts for those stupid terrors, casting Mind Flay or whatever it is. Yeah, this will be our last pull. Is I just want to see if we can see all the mechanics work at least once, and then we have the lockout through next Thursday, so you can watch videos and be prepared on Monday to deal with this. Yeah, like I would pull him over on the right side first, just because
Yeah,
that's
get
where
the two
most
of
of the
them.
terrors are.
All right. All right.
5, 4,
I
One.
might resemble that remark a little bit.
2, 1. A pollinator
Oh, I didn't catch it. Shoot.
2, 1.
right side has one now.
Okay,
We
here
got a
comes
ton of
another
that
one,
here.
right?
Beware.
Where the heck is the bubble? There it is.
Next
Okay.
power matrix should be out.
You taking it? I'll take it.
A power matrix is
Okay, I've got it.
The Dark Young back yet?
Man, it makes me go slow. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you.
Beware.
Did you pick it up? Oh my goodness, really? So we gotta go back.
3, 2, 1.
So you have to, I have to center it right on your feet. My goodness.
Beware.
This guy is good at knocking me around.
Oh, you okay over there, Steel?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Trying to get rid of
Getting
these
it?
two.
You're gonna have to get it. You won't let me pick it up either.
Attention. A new power matrix is
Okay, I'm running ahead of you. No, I couldn't get it. We're gonna
You'll
have
let
to
me know
wait.
if you need help on that.
Beware.
I'm gonna need help. I think I was getting too far away because I couldn't tell where I was for a second there.
Eh,
I wonder why we couldn't pick it up when we were passing it.
That was weird though.
Yeah, you're supposed to do put your arms up or something.
pass interference.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have to
5
watch
yard,
your video.
5 yard penalty, pass interference.
Although it says so, if you've carried it, you've got the lingering effects of the curse of flesh interfere with the Titan's power, preventing interaction with the Titan
Thank you
cores
for
for
Portal.
2 minutes. So I guess if you've dropped it more than once or twice, something like that, you wouldn't be able to pick it up anyway. So somebody needs to come up and switch.
Seriously?